Hey guys, this is Paco Manel back with another episode of Random Loot. In this video, I'm unboxing and reviewing the latest affordable offering from Corsair, the new $50 K55 RGB gaming keyboard. Let's get started. Right off the bat, it's important to note that this keyboard is a budget option. So there are a lot of compromises in its features, but that doesn't mean to say this doesn't have a robust feature set that I'm sure will satisfy most users. After taking it out of the box, you'll notice a sleek, clean-looking design. It's not easy to tell this is a budget keyboard just by looking at it. The only thing that gives it away is its hard plastic components and textured matte plastic body instead of a brushed aluminum found in more expensive Corsair keyboards. The plastic construction of the board means it is a lightweight product, but in a good way. Despite its light weight, the body doesn't feel hollow or breakable, and it definitely does not feel like you only got this for $50. The package includes a soft plastic wrist rest, which is nice to have. However, it is not nearly as comfortable to use compared to the wrist rests found in premium gaming products. At the back of the keyboard, you'll find rubber pads to keep it in place, and it does the job very well as the keyboard doesn't slide around. There are also foldable plastic feet for ergonomic vertical adjustment. Unlike more expensive boards with gold-plated USB braided cables, the K55 comes with an ordinary USB cable. To be honest, I really couldn't care less about this, as the USB cable serves its purpose regardless of it not having a gold-plated tip. Now, here's where this board really shines. There are a ton of features and functions on this board comparable to feature sets of higher-end products. On the left side of the keyboard, you'll find 6 additional fully programmable macro keys, which work great for MOBA games, MMOs, or even special shortcuts in video and photo editing. The K55 has an anti-ghosting feature, which means that up to 8 keys can be registered when pressed at the same time. Although the board doesn't have any USB ports, it's easy to forget that this only costs $50. When I first heard about the K55, I wasn't expecting it to be capable of doing so much since it's entirely a plug-and-play device. There are no drivers required and it doesn't interface with Corsair software. This means that everything from macro mapping and multimedia controls to RGB lighting is done entirely using the keyboard. Obviously, this is a limiting factor, but I was surprised to see the sheer number of options and how it's so simple to use. Next to the multimedia controls at the top, you'll find a lock button, which is the gaming mode. This disables the Windows key so your gaming session won't be interrupted in case you press the Windows key accidentally. Next to the lock button, you'll find the RGB lighting and macro keys. Recording macros is very simple on this board. All you have to do is press the macro key, select which programmable key you want to use on the left side, press the buttons you want to record, then press the macro button at the top again to save it. Now it's time to take a look at the RGB lighting modes. Since this has no software, controlling the RGB lighting zones on this keyboard is done by pressing the function key in combination with the number keys at the top. Number 7 is the custom mode. Here you can customize the 3 zones with colors of your choosing by cycling through F1, F2, and F3 keys for each zone. You can hold down function 7 when you're done customizing to save your custom preset. Function 8 cycles unified colors for all 3 zones. Function 9 pulses different colors. Function 0 enables color spectrum cycling. Function minus pulses the colors while scrolling right to left. Function equal switches to rainbow color wave mode. For the last 3 modes, you can change the speed and direction of the lighting by pressing the function key in combination with the up and down arrow keys for speed and left and right for direction. So as you can see, you won't get the full 16.8 million colors found in more expensive boards, but there are already more than enough lighting options built into this board without the software to keep you satisfied. The RGB lighting on this board is bright and vibrant, even in a well-lit environment, and is accentuated by the white backplate underneath the keycaps. The K55 doesn't feature mechanical switches like other more expensive gaming keyboards, and it instead uses an unspecified Corsair membrane switch, which feels a lot better than other membrane keyboards that you might have used in the past. While this of course lacks the tactile click and feedback compared to mechanical keys, typing on this feels great and responsive. It's not mushy at all, and if you're new to PC gaming, looking for a quiet keyboard and are not used to mechanical switches, you definitely would have a great experience typing on this board. Since this is a lot quieter than a typical mechanical keyboard, here's a quick sound test to see how typing on this sounds compared to my Razer Black Widow X Chroma with green switches, which sounds and feels exactly like Cherry MX Blues. So here's the bottom line. The K55 is a great keyboard for the low price of $50. There are a ton of features without the need of using any drivers or software. It's very simple and easy to use. The K55 looks like a premium product with the included wrist rest, vibrant RGB lighting with numerous modes, and cool looking glossy bezel at the top displaying the Corsair logo. The multimedia keys are a nice touch, and the 6 additional macro keys on the left side, which are usually only found in more expensive boards, are great too. Typing on this thing feels good and responsive, so you won't need to worry about mushy keys. Now it's time for need, greed, or pass. If you're new to PC gaming and if you're looking for the most affordable RGB gaming keyboard packed with a ton of features found in more expensive keyboards, definitely roll a need on this. But if you have some extra cash to spare, if you're willing to save up for something twice the price, definitely get a mechanical keyboard instead. Either way, if you're thinking of buying this product, you won't be disappointed as Corsair did a really great job on this budget keyboard. There you have it guys, my review, the new K55 RGB gaming keyboard from Corsair. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you're planning to get one for yourself. As always, I'm your host, Paco MNL, and I'll catch you in a future video.